it's a season to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. He called on the Anambra and Nigerians to use this season to show love to each other, describing it as the work of God on earth.
This is the season when we must show love to one another, and particularly leaving no one behind. The mantra of my political party, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, is leave no one behind. And therefore, we will extend that same message to all Nigerians, to all in the Anambra, that this is a season to show love. Do something for someone this season. Make someone smile in whatever way. Say something nice to somebody. Do something nice to somebody. Attend to somebody's need and leave no one behind.
The governor reminded the people of the mantra of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, which is leave no one behind, taxing the people to do something good for their neighbors to make them smile and feel good. While wishing the Anambra a Merry Christmas and prosperous 2024, he asked the people to do something as little as purchasing a pencil for a child, all manner of frivolities that adds no value, expressing optimism that if all show love to one another as Indian Anambra Nigerians, this place will be good for all.
And I want to believe that if we all show love to one another as Nigerians, as Indian Anambra, this place will be good for all of us. Remember that child to buy a pencil for a child. Remember that school nearest to your house in the village. Go and look at it and see if you can do something. Remember the children that will soon be going into their registering for WAEC and senior secondary certificate exams. Some may not be able, thousands will not be able to pay for this. Pay for somebody, pay for some people. This is a season of love. Centrally, remember the reason for the season. And I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, and we'll look forward to a more productive and happy New Year 2024.
Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Onyeka Chukwu-Ibezim has called on churches in the state to pray and support the administration of Professor Chukwuma Soludo for all-round development of the state. The Deputy Governor made the call during a festival of carols and choir lessons at St. Michael and All Angels Anglican Church, Ivita Galeri, in Anambra East Kensal area. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports.
Deputy Governor Ibezim restated the commitment of the present Soludo-led administration towards rebuilding Anambra State, said that the government dearly needs the prayers of the church in order to survive and actualize its visions for the state. Dr. Ibezim used the opportunity to call on youths to key into the skill acquisition trainings and other opportunities provided for them by the state government to be self-reliant and employers of labor.
The palliatives, Christmas, my rights, my friend does all the senior
Earlier in a sermon, a guest preacher at the event, Venerable Izuchukwu Obiekwe, who spoke on the topic, the greatest need of the moment, pointed out that the world needs Jesus Christ for lasting peace, as he regretted the height of insecurity, turmoil, and crisis ravaging the world presently. Venerable Obiekwe commended the administration of Professor Soludo on various efforts towards ensuring adequate security of life and property across the state and encouraged the governor to do more in that regard.
Jesus Christ is born to bring us peace. We sing one of the carols that is titled Joy to the World. But again, there should be another carol to be titled Peace to the World. That name, Prince of Peace, in the Old Testament is referred to as Sar Shalom. Sar Shalom. The word Sar, S-A-R, means prince. Shalom means peace. Prince of peace, leader of peace. nobleman of peace, steward of peace, representative of peace, and government officials who are concerned with peace, rulers of city that are ruling in peace. It also refers to religious officials who are interested in peace. So, the word "sir" is used for the Messiah himself. And who is that Messiah? Jesus Christ.
In a remark, the Transition Committee Chairman for Anambra East Local Government Area, Dr. Anselm Onwara, thanked God for the gift of Jesus Christ, asking people to, in the spirit of Christmas, embrace peace and life of charity and love.
What I tell everyone, including people from Anambra, is to embrace peace. Maka Onya they celebrate and Abiyezudo, the Prince of Peace. And there's no way we'll be celebrating somebody that is Prince of Peace where there is crisis. So I ask them to embrace more peace.
The event featured presentation of award of the best friendly deputy governor to Dr. Ibe Zim and special prayers for him by the Archdeacon of St. Michael and All Angels Anglican Church, Ivita Aguleri, Venerable Emmanuel Ikechukwu. From Ivita Aguleri in Anambra East Council area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
Meanwhile, Anambra State Council of Traditional Prime Ministers have announced the State Deputy Governor, Dr. Onyeka Chukwuibezim, with a distinguished honors award for his contributions to the development of herbal medicine in Anambra State when he was the Special Advisor on Indigenous Medicine and Herbal Practice during the previous administration of Governor Willie Obiano. He received the award during the end of the year party and distinguished honors award ceremony of the group held in Amobia in Oka South local government area. Details from our studio.
The Deputy Governor received the award alongside the State Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Mr. Tony Collins Mabunwanne, who bagged Achievers Award for Outstanding Promotion and Development of Peace in Anambra State, and the traditional ruler of Ebenebe community in Oka North Local Government Area, Igwe Chris Nnebuna, who was also honored with Heroes Award for his contributions to the socio-cultural evolution in Ebenebe since his reign. Receiving the award, Deputy Governor Bezim thanked the association for the recognition, which he said means a lot for him, and commended them for their various contributions towards the development of the society, asking them to keep supporting the administration of Professor Soludo for full manifestation of the administration's vision across the state. The Deputy Governor, while acknowledging various contributions of the founder of the association, late Dr. Anthony Enukeme, in the development of Neni community and the state in general, called for wealthy people in the state to borrow a leaf from him for rapid development of Anambra State, as the government cannot do it alone.
To recognize the group. So, and the government of the day, government reforms are both in the role of the PGs and the DGG. So I will look at that document and see how we are represented. Now next year, plus
In a remark, the traditional ruler of Ebenebe, Igwe Nnebuna, emphasized on the need for synergy between traditional rulers of the communities in the state and prime ministers, and asked them to focus on how to develop their communities instead of fighting each other. The Prime Minister of Amanuke in Oka North Local Government Area and Secretary Organizing Committee for the event, Chief Charles Obi, assured that the association is determined to promote peace, unity and progress of the society, as well as Igbo culture and tradition.
Can I register with you? Ndị abịa chi onowu n'obodo onye ọnọlụ ị na-atụ anya ka abịa wee sonye anyị n'ibe anyị na-eme Anyị wana ka ibe wana aga nke ọma.
In Awka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
Anambra Governor's wife, Mrs. Nanya Saludo, says the birth of Jesus Christ should remind humanity the universal essence of love, friendship and compassion, and the joy of living for one another. Mrs. Saludo, who stated this in the Christmas message released in Awka, noted that love is a primary message of the season and a cause that mankind should always work to achieve. We have details from our studio.
The governor's wife repeated her calls for people not to lose sight of the overall reason for the celebration, pointing out that Christmas is unfulfilled if its lessons are left out. She further explained that Christmas is a time to renew friendships, build a connection of kindness, and renew spiritual bond with God, stating that the joy of Christ's glorious birth is a universal one that should reflect on all hearts. She also stressed that the celebration should not take people's eyes away from the importance of looking after their health and urged everyone to be mindful of their lifestyle this period for the sake of their health. The Anambra governor's wife also called for special prayers for the state and for its leadership, especially at this time when the state is experiencing a governance of change, while wishing the Anambra at home and elsewhere a blessed Christmas and a New Year celebration. Mrs. Saludo urged them to continue to bear the light of homeland wherever they are celebrating.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday assured Nigerians of a new dawn. He urged them to rekindle hope in his administration's commitment to greater public welfare. The president led other political leaders to felicitate Nigerians on the occasion of Christmas. In his first Christmas message to Nigerians, President Tinubu implored Nigerians to maintain their fidelity to their fatherland. He said his government will continue to intervene and mitigate public suffering through palliatives while intensifying work on full economic recovery. Also, Senate President Godswill Akpabio and House of Representatives Speaker Tajuddin Abbas urged Nigerians to imbibe the virtues of love, peace, and harmony. Traders at the grain seed market along Onitsha-Enugu Expressway have moved to their new site, Fruit and Vegetable Market, Obaru, following Governor Chukwuma Soludo's directive. We have details from our studio.
The exercise took place early this week when team of Orchard Brigade sealed the entire market, directing traders to move to new sites at Atani Road, Obaru Council area. When ABS crew arrived at the market, the place was deserted as the entrance gates were under lock and key, with security men and members of Orchard Brigade guarding the market to ensure sanity and compliance with the directive. At the Fruit and Vegetable Market Obaru, ABS observed that commercial activities has commenced as traders were seen buying and evacuating their goods to their various destinations. And heavy-duty trucks were seen offloading their goods smoothly. Speaking to the ABS, the National Chairman, Fruits and Vegetable Dealers Association, Anambra State, Mr. Charles Ngozi Egonu, lauded the state government for establishing the market, stating that hence traders will enjoy the dividends. Mr. Egonu outlined some challenges encountered, such as road congestion, accidents, among others, stressing that the new site is very conducive for commercial activities.
Yeah, they're very, very happy. N'ihi na government na-achị ugbu a leruru anya hụ mkpa ọ dị na anyị nwawo ndị afịa na a ga-akpọta anyị nọkọ ọnụ nọkọ ofu ebe na-azụ ahịa n'ihi na mgbe mbụ anyị nọ n'ebe ma ugbo ebe anyị nọ anyị nwa ga-enweta the dividends gọọmenti n'onwe ga-enatakwa nke ha so obi dị anyị ụtọ n'ihi nke a ụmụnne anyị ndị lara Asaba ha na-abịa ha ekwego nkwa ha abịa agụ ile anya ebe ị ga-ahụ ndị onions ashi ebe a na ndị nọbụ Asaba ha ji obiọma na-abịa ndị azụ nọ na Asaba na-abịaga ebe a were shedi ha Jenụwarị onye ọla na-abịa so anyị kelere gọvanọ n'ihi ụdị anya o leruru ka anyị nọ dị ebe a.
his part, the former special advisor to the governor and secretary of the task force, Honorable Afamefuna Enebelo, extolled Governor Soludo, the Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, the special advisor on trade and market, Chief Evaristus Oba, for ensuring the new development.
In fact, I think a Bugali Governor Soludo, Bugali Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Bugali Special Advisor on Trade and Markets, Bonyeji Oba Nabenyu Wemalu. Everywhere is very peaceful. Ndine Guafia, Ndine Lele, Obiangulujifa, because they refer to Bata here. About high turnover.
On his part, the President General of Obaru Development Union, Chief Francis Oranoba, who expressed satisfaction over the relocation, highlighted the benefits for the development of the state, calling on all traders to ensure compliance.
This is because there is air, there is ventilation, there is toiletries, 30 of them, water system, there is enough space for everybody to even parking space is here. Then the road network is very wonderful. There is Second Niger Bridge here. We have this other road linking to Owerri Road, the other one linking to Oga, and this other one linking to Okpoko. So there are about 4 or 5 wonderful link roads to the market.
Some of the traders, Alhaji Zuberu Omar and Mrs. Ifi Igala, commended Governor Soludo for such decision, pointing out that the site is more spacious for business transactions. From Obaru Council area, Ifnai Wankwo reporting for ABS News.
And on the foreign, a United Nations official has been killed along with more than 70 members of his extended family in an Israeli airstrike near Gaza City. As hundreds of people have been killed in intensified bombardment since Friday's UN Security Council resolution that has been criticized as woefully insufficient. Issam al-Mugharabi, 56, who worked for the United Nations Development Program UNDP for 3 decades, was killed along with his wife and children in an Israeli airstrike. Offering his condolences to Issam's family and colleagues, the World Health Organization's chief, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, stressed in a post on X that humanitarians should never be victims and called for a ceasefire. Since Israel's war on Gaza began on October 7, 136 staff members of the UN have been killed. On Friday, the International Agency's Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, said that throughout the UN's history, they had never witnessed the death of their staff in such large numbers. Nigeria will play 2 friendly matches against Burkina Faso and Cape Verde in January ahead of the 2023 African Cup of Nations, which holds from January 13 to February 11 in Ivory Coast. The Super Eagles are hoping to win a 4th AFCON title next year and are in Group A alongside host Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Nigeria's first game will be against Equatorial Guinea January 14 at the Ebimpe Olympic Stadium before facing host Ivory Coast January 18, while the last group game will be against Guinea-Bissau January 22. Last week, the Nigeria Football Federation submitted a provisional 41-man list to the Confederation of African Football, where the final 27-man squad is expected to be released on January 3rd. Following a decision by the organizing committee of the AFCON, all 24 teams will be permitted a final squad of 27 players, 4 more than the initial 23 from previous tournaments. The Eagles are also bid to camp in Saudi Arabia ahead of the tournament beginning from Friday, December 29th. And that's just about it on the news tonight. But before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page or at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. A quick recap of our major stories. Governor Soludo has urged Nigerians to uphold the message of love this Yuletide. Anambra Deputy Governor Dr. Ibezim has asked churches to support government with prayers. President Tinubu has assured Nigerians of brighter future. And we also told you on the foreign scene that Israeli strikes have killed the UN staff and family members. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Merry Christmas.